Go to your website right now and type /blog at the end of the URL. Tell me exactly what you see. Do you see your last content published 2 months ago, 2 years ago, or never published at all? Because Google has already made its decision about your website, and I guarantee you it's not a good one. Because Google actually looks at the blog page very often. Every time the crawler lands, it sees how often you write, what do you write about, and what does your customers actually read. It uses all this information to determine whether you should rank higher or you should be buried in the second and third page. Because the blog page is actually a gold mine for free traffic. Ever since I started writing 2 to 3 articles per day, my traffic has increased slowly over time. My domain authority has risen, I rank for more keywords, and more pages get indexed in Google Search Console. But as business owners, we don't have the time to write about articles every single day, let alone once a week. That's a problem, and I have built a solution for it. Hey, my name is Jay. I've been running AI and automation solutions for different WordPress owners and publish content automatically to their sites for the past 2 years. Today, I've built a solution that allows you to publish content every day to your WordPress with just one click. Introducing Yoast, the AI automation tool for WordPress that removes you from the equation of content writing. It's super simple to set up. All you need to do is to connect a WordPress URL and write which topics you write about every single day. The tool then generates a calendar and writes article every day for you. It's fully SEO optimized, and you can choose whether you want it to auto-publish or require approval before publishing it directly. It is not AI slop. It means that it generates quality articles in your way of writing, and Google rewards you accordingly. What I like the most about it is that it does everything that a content marketing team used to do, from keyword research and then identifying your brand tone of voice and customizing your article so that it can sound whether it's first person or second person. It generates banner images and also content inside the article that's super consistent with your brand image and brand mascot. It finds internal article links that is relevant to the current article and includes it in the post. It also includes other things such as tables, graphs, charts, comparison, outbound links, and everything required to make your article stand out and gain its credibility on Google. You can also have a look at different languages that it's able to write in. So not only can you publish for your target market, but you can make your WordPress site customizable for other countries as well. It integrates with your favorite tools, and it comes with 5 free credits upon registration. You don't need to pay or connect any credit card fees, and it works out of the box. So we're going to go ahead and start free and try out our new platform. You can register with Google or with email. Of course, I prefer Google. Once logged in, they're going to ask you to set up your brand. Now, I've just created a website for you. It's called Vibe Code Cafe. This is a typical coffee website filled with charm, filled with local coffee shops and sample articles. What we're going to do is auto-create articles like this, but at high quality. So we're going to copy the link of the website, bring it to Ghostblog, paste it, and press continue. The Ghostblog AI actually found your tagline, found your content tone, found your core topics, and also your target audience. So we're going to go ahead and save the brand profile. Next, Ghostblog recommends a few articles for us to write. I like this one. Or you can just type your own. You're going to go with best coffee beans from Bali. Here is our article. We're going to go ahead, confirm, and publish it to our WordPress. Now we need a WordPress site URL, same as before. We need a username and application password. Please note that this is not the normal password that you log in WordPress. To find this, we can go back to our WordPress site, go to our admin dashboard, usually it's at /wp-admin, log in, go to users, click on your user. This is your username. Copy, paste. Scroll to the bottom, find application passwords. If you don't find this, you need to disable a few plugins. If you see this option, type in Ghostblog and add an application password. You're going to see a bunch of string. Copy this, paste it, test connection. Well, the connection is successful, and we can choose which day to publish it. And that's it. The site is now connected. We see that our website has already been connected, so we can go ahead and go to brand profiles. Here is our settings. Everything looks good. And now we just need to upload a logo. We don't have one yet, so we can ignore. Check the voice and audience, the color accents. This has been scraped from our website, and we can change it to see how it will look like on the front end. Choose a brand mascot if you have any. Define how you want your images to look like. I'm going to say a modern coffee shop with aesthetic coffee glasses that are either square, triangle, or hexagonal. Generate preview to see what it looks like. Okay, looks nice. We're going to press close and we're going to use this prompt. Sources is where we can add competitor RSS feed. For example, I will search for coffee RSS feed. This step is completely optional, but it allows you to get much better related content. You can find in feed spot, press the RSS feed here. If it looks something weird like this, we can just copy it and bring it back to Ghostblog. Press add feed. And now this has been used as a reference website when creating content. You can add 20, 50, pretty much up to you. This is useful if you are writing news-sensitive articles. Go to content to see what your preferences are. What are the keywords that you want to rank for? Coffee, beans, barley beans. Then choose the settings. Do you want an FAQ section? Do you want tables included? Do you want to see statistics and data, internal links, inline images, and how many inline images? Once everything is okay, press Save Changes. And you can connect to other tools like Twitter to auto-publish content there once it has published to WordPress. This helps in distributing your content to a wider audience. Once everything is done, we can create our first content. Now we can go to Create Content page, and here is where we can actually draft our first article customized for our website. I would like to write about the kopi luwak found in Indonesia. Here we can choose the settings, whether just to save it locally, to save it as draft, or to publish it. So we'll save it as draft. We can change the settings, but we'll go ahead and proceed as normal. Here there are 10 steps to which we generate an article. The first one being topic selection. It sees which of these following topics are good enough for our blog article, and then it will choose the best one for our site. Here it has chosen the rise of certified ethical kopi luwak in Indonesia's 2026 market. After intense research, it found 12 keywords we're going to rank for, 6 facts, a few entities, and 3 quotes. The key facts being a few of them being the market size, and then the future projections, CAGR, and important information. The title chosen is 5 reasons to try cruelty-free kopi luwak. It has compared it to other candidates and chosen the best one. A strong outline, intro, body, statistics, table, visuals, and conclusion. Pretty solid. 1,400 words written from its previous target of 1,700. It checked the quality is good enough. It generated our main banner image of glasses with different sizes. And I think here's an image of kopi luwak. There's 3 inline images inserted inside the article. I like this one. It has got a mention of luwak. And everything is complete. Let us look at the content. Contents can be accessible from my content page on the left side. 5 reasons to try cruelty-free kopi luwak. Introduction, reason 1, reason 2, reason 3. They even have a small mobile app. Cage-free, 100% success rate, empowering local farmers, driving positive global impact. It looks nice. They have a small comparison, and they have an FAQ section at the bottom. Everything looks super nice. I like the banner image. We can change it if we do not like. We can just press customize and type something like generate an image of kopi luwak in Indonesia with the animal and with a hot coffee heating up. Apply changes and it will regenerate the banner image. Perfect. Now we see a cute little animal of luwak on the table. It looks super cute. We see that the quality looks super nice, has a good reading score, has a good word count. It ranks in following keywords of copyright works, certified ethical, wild source, animal welfare, Asian palm, civet. Okay, this is the SEO title, SEO description. Looks pretty nice, and also the slug URL. Perfect. Now that the article looks great, it should already be published to WordPress automatically. If it has not, you can go ahead and press publish. Ensure you're on the right website, click the right status and press save. Let us go back to our WordPress. Here we see that the article has been created in draft. Quickly press edit. The title has been inserted. Each section uses H2. Everything looks good. We'll scroll to the bottom. All the images have been uploaded, the table, and also the FAQ section at the bottom. Press post. We see that the featured image has been inserted. The excerpt has also been inserted. For Yoast, the SEO title, the meta description, and the slug has all been optimized. Great. Everything looks nice. Perfect. Let us go and see the preview. It looks good on my website, has a cute little luwak. The image has been cropped because that's the setting of the theme. We can go and customize this in the theme editor later on. Okay, the article looks well. And now we can go back to our WordPress and press publish. Okay, our Wipe Code Cafe has now a new blog entry and it looks stunning. Everything looks great. And now we can look at my content to see all the contents have been created. Now, how can we generate all of this automatically every single day? We can do so by going to schedule and press article generation. Here, we are going to see that we have a credit balance of 4. When we register, we get 5 free and 1 has been used to create the article. So we just choose the target website, schedule for auto publish, which is 1 credit per article. What's the starting day and what's the ending day? So we're just going to start from today and finish on the 14th of May. Posting time, every day we want it to be at the same time, which is around 7 a.m. and which time zone you're located in, and how many credits you require if you publish for 7 days in a row. So I only have 4 credits. I can only post for 4 days. So we just change the end date, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have enough credits to post. So now we can just go ahead and create schedule. And it's going to start creating content automatically without us intervening. If you just want it to be saved as draft, you can choose this later on, or just generate topics, which is free and doesn't require credits. So it's pretty much up to you. And over here, we can see that the articles have been scheduled for generation. Over here, you can give it some more content input if you'd like to modify what kind of article you write about each day. And this helps the AI customize the job for you. So if you would like to write only about specific countries or specific niches, for each article you can customize it here. I highly suggest you go back to brand profile and customize your brand identity here by adding more sources that you can use as reference when writing articles, and also by modifying your content keywords on a daily basis. All your user settings is on the settings side, such as your billing, your recent activities, your link accounts. But most important is the credits. This is where you can optimize your whole flow for content creation. 1 credit costs $1, and the more credits you purchase, you can get it at a cheaper rate of $0.9. And at scale, it goes up to $0.8 per article. For the daily publisher, if you want to publish 1 article per day, I highly suggest you use this. Upon purchase, you're going to be redirected to a checkout page. Here, make sure you add the promo code YT to get 10% off on your first purchase. And once you finish paying, you can get more credits on this page. In order to optimize your whole workflow, you can go to settings, go to billing, add a payment method, and enable an auto top up. Here, it allows you to purchase small amounts of credits whenever your balance is running low. This ensures that your content is always being created and is always on the go. Just add a simple payment method. It's all powered by Stripe and AutoLink. It's all secured by them. I launched Ghost Blog to help you auto-publish content on your WordPress site every single day so that your SEO can grow organically, you can rank higher for certain keywords, and you can get the domain authority that you actually deserve. So go ahead and go to Ghostblog, sign up and claim your 5 free credits. There's 5 fully produced, SEO optimized and brand consistent articles published to your WordPress sites without you ever spending a single dollar. If you plan to top up again in the future, use the promo code YT to get 5% off on your first purchase. The link is in the description, so go ahead and see what your website looks like when it's not being ghosted.